stuff simple like that. But if you want to solo, that's when you use the flexibility in your wrist. You go like that. So your arm position should be kind of, I always like to think of my arm here as like a hinge, and that whenever I want to move it, it's just a hinge on my elbow right here. So it's okay. So that's just basic techniques on that. Since you have an acoustic, I'm going to acoustify this. Oh look, somebody gave me this pick. I don't know if you can see that or not. 311. I think he likes them, so I'm not going to use that. Anyways, so pulling out the acoustic here. Important thing with acoustic is not to play electric songs on it because they sound stupid. Like Coed in Cambria. I mean, it sounds okay, but not awesome, you know. So stuff on acoustic, you want to do either strumming in full chords, like up here. This is just an E, what we played earlier with Black and Black. What you want to do is get that motion, that mechanical motion, and you're keeping your picking the same, and what will happen is you'll get this really nice kind of easy enough. The chords you need to know: an E major gives you that. Basically, the 5th string and the 4th string are fretted at the 2nd fret right there, and then on your 3rd string it's the 1st fret. So you can see it pretty much there. Then with this hand you just do whatever. Make sure to try and hit all of them with your E. So, stuff like that. And then, what I was playing there, this is a C. So your strumming is going to be the same pretty much. But I'll just go through this quick. 3rd fret, 5th string, 4th string, 2nd fret. And you're going to have the 3rd string open. And then this one, this might be tricky at first for your fingers to do. It took me a long time. But 2nd string, 1st fret. Most important thing when you do an open chord is to make sure all your fingers are up. You can see this view, how mine don't actually touch. You don't want to touch the bottom of your hand or your finger to the chords below it, to the strings below it, because that'll make it not sound good. So you want to make sure you arch it. When I play chords, you can see the back of my guitar, I always keep my thumb up. This is how classical players play. They go. But I usually use that for chords like this. And they used to say you should always leave some gappage in between your thumb and your hand right there so you can move it. But a lot of rock players just, you know, pull it like that. I don't really, you want a little flexibility down there. But anyways, the C, so we went E, C, we'll just do a G. So this one, top string, 3rd fret, 5th string, 2nd fret, and then traditionally you just mirror the top string with the bottom string on the G because they're actually the same note. Because this is E, A, D, G, B, E. So that's a G, and you hear this. That note is an octave higher than, or a couple octaves higher, but they're the same note. So there's your G. Then we'll do a D right here. This is a pretty easy one. This is where I started. You can play like a cheap version of free fall in that way, but the D is pretty easy. Take your middle finger right here and put it on the 2nd fret. Take your 3rd finger, put it on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So you're gonna hear that. Then your 1st finger comes over the top. Make sure you don't go like this. Come straight over. It's gonna take a while to get it that good though. And then 3rd fret, or sorry, 3rd string, 2nd fret. So make sure you only hit these 4 strings because you want them to ring like that. If you hit all of them, you hear that background fuzz. You don't want that. So you got to make sure you're accurate with the pick on this one. And like the C, you don't want to hit the top string. Pretty much the rule with these chords is that the top string of your finger is fretted. You don't want to go above that, except in this case, the D here is actually in the open string. So we got E, C, G, D, then we'll do A. A is kind of tricky. Some people do it this way. They bar it. I like to just kind of go like this. My fingers fit okay in there. You're going to take, it's all fretted on the 2nd fret, and the 2nd string, 3rd string, and 4th string. That's your A. So E, C, G, D, A. The other, let's see, so there, what we got? A, B you don't need to worry about. That's a little trickier. We got C, E, F, don't worry about that either. G, so we got them all. So the 7 major chords, pretty easy. Pretty simple. There's a saying in guitar, you don't play anything above the 6th fret, it doesn't make you any money. So that's on acoustic, so playing up here is kind of, sounds really thin, so electric guitar is good for that. So now, let's see. So you can do a lot of things on acoustic that make it sound a lot different, like that sounds pretty cool, or that's pretty neat. That's yes. Anyways, you know, like Pink Floyd.